Alright, so I've gathered you all here to tell you about my secret.
What secret?
The secret of how to aim for success while also destroying all your health, social life, and human existence. How to easily destroy your life, basically. Alright, so where shall I begin?
From the beginning, obviously.
Do you actually want to listen about the Big Bang Theory and dinosaurs and all that boring stuff? Actually, you do have a point. So, some people are born to noble families, others to poor. Some are born in a hot country, some in cold, some...
We get it. Get straight to the point.
That's where I'm heading at. If you were patient, you would get to know the whole story of my birth. So, no interrupting, capiche? Well, anyways... So basically, blah blah blah, and I'm developing a game. And I need you to help me.
Why should we?
Because it's me who's providing you a place to live in, and I can kick you out any moment I want.
Well then, get us interested. What is it about? Who is it for? Why should we care?
Well, to start, somewhere out there is a place with astonishing and peaceful views, calming interiors, and an impeccably designed environment for your comfort. Such a place that uses modern technology to its advantage. A sanctuary for souls seeking solace and healing. And that is exactly what Inkwell Institute is. Or at least they want it to seem like so. You see, Inkwell Institute is an enclosed psychiatric hospital which operates under very strict rules and a bloodthirsty CEO. The game centers around 4 main characters, 4 poor souls, each of them struggling with their own disorder on a daily basis. This psychological horror and story-rich game centers around such topics as everyday struggles, health, drug, alcohol, and sexual abuse, as well as sacrifices. And help me out.
Anxiety, duality, hypocrisy, injustice, oppression, sleep deprivation, deception, lies,
disorders. You see, I want my game to evoke the mood of anxiety and depression. That's why I chose such a style which invokes the mood I wanted to.
Looks like Don't Starve.
It is also a 2.5D perspective inspired by well-beloved and community favorites Don't Starve games.
And who will buy that?
Well, you see, I'm creating the game for these children who also struggle in life and seek help. For adults who still feel like they're a child inside. For those who want to cope with their problems. For those who deem this world unfair and hypocritical. For those who want to fight against it. For those who escape to their own fantasy lands. You see, with this game, I want to develop a friendly community which will support and help each other out.
Sounds like a cult.
No. No, you might ask. ACLYPSE, what has inspired you to create such a wonderful world? Well, I'm glad you asked, because let's move on to the masterpieces that inspired the creation of this project. First is Friendbow. You can see the correlation mainly between the psych ward and also the interaction between the employees and the kids. And also the story of development of the game is very inspiring, as the developers, they had no background in coding or game development. And these two proved that anyone can make a game. And actually that is one of my goals as well, because I want to prove that even a poor art student can make their own game. Second is ACLYPSE. It has been helpful in UI and game mechanics and mostly the technical stuff. And music. As I've mentioned before, one of the most prominent inspirations in terms of visual style was Don't Starve. You can see it even in the 2.5D perspective. I want the whole atmosphere to evoke anxious and depressive mood. But the most prominent source of inspiration has been this book, The Grey House by Miriam Petrosyan. I would recommend this book to any teenager who feels lost and wants to find support and comforting place, or to an adult who wants to return back to their childhood. This book made me crave to find a similar company of people who will share my struggles, my problems, and my philosophy.
A cult.
Hence, I'm creating this game for the people.
Okay then, what should we help you with?
Well, you see, I would like you to participate in the development as well. I've already done some extensive research,
Wikipedia research?
mostly about mental health, to depict the problems as accurately as I can. I've also created a diverse cast of characters, so each of the player can find one character which they can relate to the most. Also, I've already created the general outline of the story. It will go over a course of many days. Each day will tell about the routine of the main characters, their daily struggles and coping with the environment of the hospital, while unveiling the truth behind the establishment and all its hidden secrets. I came up with some great merch ideas, which I would love to share if the people are interested and actually want to purchase all the merch. I have established a Ko-Fi platform. It is divided into one-time payment and free memberships. Each tier will grant you the opportunity to early access of the demo, as well as some sneak peeks and early updates. And also, higher member tiers will have bigger sales and also the possibility to add their own characters into the game, as well as influence the story.
And when's it gonna be released?
You see, every donation makes the achievement of me surviving in this world more possible, and as well as spend my time on actually developing the game. So the more supporters I have, the closer the release date.
And that's all you've done?
Well, you see, the reason why I'm sharing out the process so early on is because I want to establish a very supporting community, and I want the people to join me on this journey early on because I want them to grow together with me, both age-wise and skill-wise. I mean, remember Undertale? It was already almost 10 years ago when it first came out. 10 years! And all the kids that joined the fandom when it first came out are adults now. And see how many talented artists, animators, and songwriters contributed to the fandom? And also, do you remember FNAF? It was already... Well, yeah, better not mention that. Anyways, I want to develop a helping and supporting community early on, and I want the people to grow together with me. And in the future, I would be happy to know that my game was the one that influenced them on their path in this life. So, you understand everything? Well, of course. Why am I even doing all of this?